Priced out home buyers in Denver are finding a window of opportunity as we head to fall. Our real estate expert Lane Lyon joins us this morning with some advice for the people that are on the fence. Thanks for coming in.
Hey, come off the fence. It's
yes,
okay. Water's fine.
Come on down, right? So we have seen mortgage rates tick up a little bit, but it is creating some opportunities for buyers.
It really is, and a big part of what we're doing right now is helping home buyers understand that this is our new normal. Yes, mortgage rates are higher, but the lines aren't quite as long at your favorite houses anymore. So keep that in mind. Here's 3 things to think about. If you're thinking about coming off the fence and maybe buying a home as we head into the fall season, first of all, less competition out there means a higher chance of winning the home you want, unlike earlier this year. The decrease in demand also means many sellers have had to lower their list price. You may have noticed that out there to attract buyers. That might help compensate for the higher payment. And we're seeing more buyers and sellers, Corey, negotiating more. That's a little bit different. Things like inspection repairs, closing costs, contingencies if you need to sell a home in order to buy are back on the table in many parts of the Denver area. I will say it's not quite considered a buyer's market right now, but things are balancing out right now. And you might think about taking a look if maybe you got burned out earlier.
Yeah, I mean, go back, I don't know, even 6 months ago, there were no negotiations. It was like whatever the seller wanted.
You had to waive everything, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
So while some buyers have really been reluctant because of everything that's been going on, there are signs that sellers are even holding back.
Yeah, this is interesting as well. You know, the real estate website Redfin took a look at some of the largest cities across the country and has come up with some stats that there's been about a 15% decline of new listings coming on the market right now.
Really?
That's suggesting that some home buyers or home owners, I should say, are a little reluctant about what those offers might look like when they go on the market, or they're just so stinking happy with their mortgage rate they don't want to let it go.
There's
they
that.
refinanced in the last couple of years like so many people did. Now, anecdotally, the communities that I follow very closely, we're seeing this. Not as many new homes coming on the market. It could be seasonal. But I will say, Corey, if this is a trend that continues here in our area, it could create a little bit of extra demand this fall, which means prices could tick back up a little bit. So keep that in mind if you're thinking about selling your home. Just a little bit early to see if what happens with that. We haven't seen rates this low for a long time and then change. So there's always a little bit of apprehension out there when this happens. So we're keeping a close eye on it.
Is fall always a little bit of a downturn because kids are back in school and things like that?
We see, particularly here in the Denver area, that people get very busy.
Okay, yeah.
They're going on vacation, they're getting their kids back in school, but actually after Labor Day, we tend to see the market pick up a little bit. And I will say we're not seeing home values overall challenged, even though we're seeing some of the prices being reduced. In fact, the latest numbers coming out in July had us 11% over last year with closed sale prices. So keep in mind, you know, things aren't necessarily changing for the worse if you are needing to sell, but you have to be smart.
And there was some good news when it comes to mortgage rates as well, right?
Absolutely. Fannie Mae came out real quick. I'll throw this out there. Fannie Mae came out in the last few days forecasting that mortgage rates for 30-year loans will be about 4.5% next year.
Okay.
So that's good news. I will say, though, I don't recommend waiting for rates to come down because we don't know for sure if prices will come down.
There's that.
You can always buy now and refinance later. You can't do the same with price.
If you find the right home, you just figure it out, I guess, right?
Okay, it might be out there.
You know?
We haven't lost hope for this one.
We're still looking. Oh, man, it's been a journey. Lane, thank you so much.
You.
Really appreciate it.